And welcome back. We are at the Victor Green Foundation Celebrity Golf Outing, and I found this guy, Byron Scott, former. You were in the NBA. Why am I tripping over my own words for the LA Lakers? So good morning to you, and welcome for coming and supporting. So youth and mentorship has been the key all morning long. How important was it for you growing up to have a mentor?
Extremely important. My mentors at the time were my mom and dad. I really didn't have a mentor until I got into college, where one of my coaches was somebody who was very influential on my life and some of the decisions that I made. So what Victor is doing here is unbelievable. He's been doing it for years. I've been coming here, for years supporting him. And it gets bigger and better every year. The kids get better every year. It's just an amazing event, and I just enjoy being here.
So obviously, when we hear about professional athletes, the kids these days think about big dollar signs, right? Oh my God, they just signed. That means that Byron Scott is this multi-million-dollar producer. So at the end of the day, we know that when your career is over, you will venture into something new. So who is Byron Scott today, and what are you up to?
Byron Scott's the businessman today. Byron Scott is involved in 5 different companies and in various companies, not just one. All 5 companies being the same. So, I've learned when I got into the pros that basketball doesn't last forever. You can't play this game until you're 50, 60 years old. So you got to find something else to do. And I found that when I got into coaching, that when coaching was over, I wanted to be a businessman. And I met a guy named Charlie Norris, who became my mentor in the business field and my best friend, and we've done different businesses together, and we're having a lot of fun doing it, and we're thriving in the business world as well.
Tell me, last question. You're a businessman. I'm a businesswoman. What do you think your biggest challenge to date has been?
Oh, I think the biggest challenge in business is really just getting everybody on the same page. It really is. I think communication is so important. When you're starting a business or when you have an existing business that's going on, being able to delegate to certain people and letting them know how much you trust and believe in them is always important. The one thing I will say when you're in the business, though, if you interview anybody and they've ever said that they've never failed at anything, don't hire them. They're lying. Don't hire them. I want people who have failed and have gotten back up off the ground and dusted themselves off and made something of themselves. So, I've been fired from coaching 4 times. I've been hired 4 times. And so I think failure also teaches you a lot about yourself. So, those are some of the key things to me in business when you're hiring people.
I love it. Well, my dear, they're getting ready to sing. Thank you so much for stopping by. Once again, Byron Scott, former LA Lakers. Hello there.
Championship Lakers. Championship Lakers.
Are you up in queue?
I am.
All right, so I'm Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda. Michael T. Williamson.
I know who you are, thankfully, because there's only a handful of people I could say that to. So what Victor Green's Foundation is about?
Yes.
Okay. So, Lou, you ready?
And the kids are here.
Yeah, so we're going to try to get this in. Ready? And we are back. Today has been a fun-filled day. I've met many people from all different backgrounds, but none like you. We are with Michael T. Williams, and you, my dear, have been out and about. I've seen you on TV lately. So what do you have going on these days?
I'm doing fortunately, I'm in a period where I'm just rolling around helping my friends like Victor Green. I work a lot as an actor and a director. But this is a nice break for me to come out and help and support these kids, you know what I mean, with the Victor Green Foundation. So that's why I'm here.
So these kids are all looking for a big break and their next opportunity. What was that breaking point for you, that real career setter?
Well, ultimately, people always become what they think about. That's actually the key to success. So the more that they surround themselves by like-minded individuals and the more they put in the work, maintain the faith, and don't mind hardship occasionally, they always achieve what it is that they would want to achieve ultimately. That's the way it works for all of us.
So now, obviously, you come from the background as an actor. What challenges did you have at the onset of your career?
In the beginning, it's getting others to believe in you but you have to believe in yourself first, and then people buy in. Once they see that you have been willing to do the work, and you truly believe in yourself and you have the skill set, then the gap opens up, the door opens up wider and wider, and before you know it, you're in the room letting other people come in the room.
And last question, we know that today is all about the youth mentorship and financial literacy. Is there any financial tidbits that you would like to share with our youth as far as don't spend here or watch out on student loan debt or, the fact that the housing prices are so high?
Right. Well, first of all, if you're having a financial challenge and you are not overusing your credit card or what have you, it's really not your fault. There are people here today that will help you figure out what you're supposed to be doing financially. Financial literacy is another level of intelligence. You know what I mean? There's emotional intelligence, there's financial intelligence, and those are the ones we don't usually hear so much about. But save your money and find out how to be smart with your money. Go online and chase the money down and figure out how people are multiplying their money.
I love it. So, according to him, not that he knows, I'm a financial genius because I do financial literacy for a living. That is right. So I'm here today to support Victor and the Victor Green Foundation because I am a fan of the work that he does, but I myself am a business leader in the community. So I'm going to take that statement as a high holy compliment. So my dear, thank you so much for joining us today.
Nice
Your
to see
words
you.
of wisdom have been heard by many. Thank you, and you guys have a great swing today.
Thank you.